Dustborn, the Sweet Baby Inc. abomination, is a game that's so woke. Many actually are wondering whether it's a right-wing psyop intended to mock wokeism. I saw it on Twitter the other day, and it was like, is this actually a right-wing game? Because like, it's the worst of diversity being shown here. It's so bad, it's funny. And the guy is going completely unhinged who developed this. So much fun. We're going to get into the news on Dustborn in just a second, and this abomination, another failure of the DEI agenda in video games. So funny. My name's John Delarose, everybody. Hit the like and subscribe button. Join us here. Really appreciate you for being here, and appreciate you for supporting us so hard. I am a content creator myself. This is the Hidden Emperor graphic novel on Kickstarter right now. We hit $30,000 yesterday. Thank you guys so much for the tremendous support. This is science fiction. It's a comic. If you want to support our channel, support our creative efforts, we are crushing it here, and I appreciate you for being there. It's in the description below, and thank you again for backing. All right, so this is really great. You can't. It's like chef's kiss, everybody, for the day, as we've been covering just like how Concord's failed so hard, how Wukong has just crushed it despite all the journos going absolutely ape. Yeah, that's a good pun right there. I like that. And now Dustborn's catastrophic launch, one of the game's developers who used the name Thea Berg, it's a they, them, appeared to confirm the game used stolen assets from Grand Theft Auto, disparaged men, and threatened to push the gay agenda in video games. This is just amazing. What an epic, epic fail. Dustborn launched on Steam on August 20th. The game hit a peak concurrent players count of 83 on August 21st. Even though that's, 10 times less than Concord, which had like 690 or whatever. Because Concord cost so much more to make, that's actually a bigger failure, to be fair. So congratulations, Dustborn. As of the writing, it had a 24-hour peak of 77 and just 19 people in game. Oof. Following the game's release, as initially reported by Smash JT, ex-user HeySlick, that's me, accused Dustborn as developer Red Thread Games of ripping off assets from Grand Theft Auto Online. He posted, "This new Dustborn game has ripped off GTA Online, copying the apartment layout one-to-one, paintings, TV, rooms, even the small garden are the same in locations." That is crazy. I mean, oh my gosh. How could you be so lazy in a development of a game? I guess you have to be woke. That's big. The big analysis here and the big takeaway when you look at the Concord, which is literally just an Overwatch ripoff with like some Guardians of the Galaxy skinning thrown into it. If you look at this, which is clearly ripping off GTA, these guys have no creativity. They don't create their own stories. They don't create anything of their own. They just copy paste, and then change it to be black or gay. It's really that simple, and that's why none of their stuff ever works out, because it's like, why would you play this when you could play GTA Online and not deal with all the gay stuff? In a follow-up, he added, "Here are some extra plus HQ screenshots since the previous ones were lower quality. I took them from old videos since it's a quite old interior." Yikes. And then one more post just comparing these videos. Berg responded to the accusation, confirming it, saying, "This is the funniest shit I've ever seen, dude. Why do you care?" Very interesting. Instead of saying, "Hey, no, I didn't rip things off. No, I didn't do this," he just says, "Why do you care?" What a weird little clapback. And why would you quote tweet that? Because it just makes you look so guilty at this point. But this is what they do. They're proud of the fact that they do this kind of thing. They're proud of the fact that they have no talent. They're proud of the fact that they're petty thieves and what they're looters. They're really, if you go back to Atlas Shrugged, I know we got some readers in the crowd. These are the looters that we're talking about out there in the industry. They're not creative. They just loot. They steal. They plunder. And then they try to gain clout from it. That's exactly what's happening right here. So here it is. I'm sorry to inform you that GTA 5 uses pre-made assets. Boo. Pre-made assets taken from whose games? Their own. It says splash. Oof. Owned again as he tries to do this. So he admits that he stole this, basically. And that's pretty funny right there. So minimal effort live covered Berg's disparaging comments towards men which is the next part thing, which is kind of weird because pretty sure this is a dude. And I'll have to look in. I don't want to look into that. You guys can look into that. And it is threatening to push the gay agenda in video games. As you can see, men as a concept was cooked. Ugh. Men are the weakest link, truly. Yeah, this guy has obviously got some problems. I mean, that's why he wants to pretend to be, a woman, which he'll never be, unfortunately. But that seems to be a personal problem. Like I always like to say, it's an issue, bro, not an me. Funny stuff. Then he says, I will put knitting men and sexy non-binary peeps into your video game, and I will never stop. Be afraid. I come not in peace. My gosh, these cringy people. And then, gosh, of course there's more. Wow. Do not read the comments on Goodbye Volcano High trailer on YouTube, man. Sometimes in the future, gamers might realize that everything isn't made to cater specifically to you. Really interesting on this front. Like, they always love to talk about how they're not catering towards gamers, how this isn't made for you. And how does it go for them? You can go back to the Steam results at the beginning of this video and answer that question if you don't know. But why would you always go and attack your own customers? That's what these people do every single time. It's absolutely crazy. Personally, can't wait to fulfill my dreams of being a gay dinosaur. 50% of gamers are women, by the way. And we know that's a lie, too, because it includes mobile games in the stats. That it's like Candy Crush Saga and the like. They're not playing these like, beat 'em up or shooter games or anything like that. Absolutely crazy. So when this broke, Mark Kern actually brought forth a pretty interesting thing here. That Dustborn used far more government money than previously was reported. So your tax dollars at work, friends. If you think that the DEI agenda just happens naturally, that people are just into this, it doesn't. It's being pushed by government assets. It's being pushed by BlackRock. It's being fed. And they think that what they can do with this is psyop an entire generation into not knowing what gender they are, into believing all the nonsense, and they're trying to do it through entertainment. And it's been something that's going on for a long time. The reason we talk about this stuff is not because there's a few weirdos out there who do it. It's because this is an agenda that's going on from the top down. They are trying to destroy the culture. They're trying to destroy the family. They're trying to destroy everything that made Western civilization great. It's important stuff, and it is being funneled to weirdos like this. The government doesn't give me any money to produce my art. Let's just say that, and they never will. But I don't need it because I've got actual customers. I guess that's the difference. The Norwegian Film Institute funded the game for 14 million kroner, or nearly 1.4 million USD, in addition to 150,000 euros from the Creative EU grant program. Dustborn is basically an Antifa training game. You bash the fash across the divided states of America by using vocal powers to call people racist. It has 33 players currently, and you can look at some of the stuff here. EU grant. So the guy didn't even need to go and make money off this game because people were paying for it for him with these grants. Absolutely crazy stuff. It's none of this stuff that exists is organic. None of it actually goes out there and has some sort of real following. It's all contrived by the governments, guys. Every single time, and all contrived by mega corporations like BlackRock, which are basically government entities. If you don't know, I mean these corps are bigger than a lot of governments out there. They're doing a lot of damage, and this is something that's absolutely crazy to look at here. So this is why we report on this stuff. This is why it matters, because we do need to push back about this. We do need to call it out. We do need to keep telling everybody what's going on with this DEI agenda. It's real. It's not a conspiracy as much as they're going to tell you it is. And they are trying to just destroy your mind. It is a war on for your mind every single time. And the best thing you can do as gamers is just not play the games, not buy the games. Don't buy Assassin's Creed Shadows. Don't buy Star Wars Outlaws. Those are the big ones coming up right now. Obviously, Dustborn is going to be a failure no matter what. It just looks like crap. But those two are big Ubisoft games with the exact same thing going on. If you think that's not all tied in, I don't know what to tell you at this point. But I'm pretty sure my audience knows. So Dustborn's a huge failure. This guy is just a nut, obviously. And it couldn't happen to nicer people. Now, this doesn't stop the government from making grants for these games, but the more that these things fail, the less they can actually spend on this kind of thing. So just keep on keeping on, my friends. The ride never ends. and we're fighting the good fight. Thank you for being there. All right, leave a comment down below with what you think about this. Hit the like and subscribe button, and make sure to check out the Hidden Emperor graphic novel on Kickstarter. Guys, this is going to be awesome. No government grants here, just readers like you, and I appreciate you for backing.